The story begins about a man who wanted to be a warrior. But because of a bad leg he could not fulfill his dream. But in spite of a bad leg, he worked hard and managed to become a chief porter, and there were other porters under his guidance. But one day the porters came across warriors. "Stop! Who are you?" The warriors asked. "Gov, don't worry, we can handle it. Your leg is hurting after all." The warriors were led by the experienced commander Garbulam. "We are the chaperones of the Heavenly Dragon Agency. If you don't introduce yourselves." At that moment, one of the warriors struck the first blow, killing 2 men in the process. "What the hell? There's a lot going on here, Chief." At the same moment the warriors rushed on the porters. They started killing everyone indiscriminately. "Carriers! 2 arms! Caw, caw, ah! Ah! Help! Help! Somebody! Help! Hee hee! Stay back! Not another step! Help! Alive! Chef! Come on, get up! Don't stand there dumbfounded, get a grip! The chief of all our. You won't get far with that leg. Please, Chief, run before it's too late." The man decided to take the fight and not go anywhere. "At this rate, we will all be killed off soon. We need to save what's left." The chief ran at the warriors, but his leg caused him to fall. "Stupid leg! Get up! Why are you lying down? They're all going to be killed. Is this the end? Some cripple won't stop them for sure. But I've got to do what I can. While I can still move. I'll try to save someone." The chief rises through sheer force. "Hey, freaks! Look at me! If you don't let them go, I'll burn the wagon." He was answered by Garbulam. "What the hell are you talking about? Get back! Wait, what do you want? Let the survivors go. What if I bite back? You threaten to burn the wagon? What nonsense. The rest of the wagons are empty. They're just fake." He lit the torch. "You just need a bamboo scroll of the Tao Te Ching, the book written by Lao Tzu thousands of years ago. It's in this wagon, isn't it, Garbulam?" You limping? None of your business. It's a pity you're only a porter. If it wasn't for your leg. Stop talking and make up your mind. There's no time. Stop the attack. Release the survivors. Stretcher bearers. Sea savers, run quickly. Chief. Run away. I'll hold them off. If I leave now, they'll just rush after me. That's why The man didn't even notice that in the same instant his hand was cut off and stabbed through. Garbulam. No matter how hard you try. You're nothing but a pathetic porter. We don't fall for your tricks, Chief. I'm not that simple. And yet I will die. Never having fulfilled my dream. I've dreamed all my life. To be a warrior, to ride a steep horse and guard the cargo. It was difficult for me. My mother said I had to study harder, others said I wouldn't become a porter. I was forced to take a part-time job as a laborer. A cripple wants to be a warrior? Don't be absurd. Please. Give me a chance. And so it went on for 30 years. But why am I still alive? And why am I so cold? Where am I? Young master, please wake up. Sir. Are you all right? Asked the servant. Master. Stop shaking me. I'm going to be sick. Get away from me, oh, master. Have you come to your senses? Remember me? Sir, wait. What do you mean? I haven't even been drinking. So why am I not sick inside out? What's going on here? Who else? Oh, shit. Servant, sir, is something wrong? Sir, what's wrong with my reflection? Is that me? That can't be. The servant replies, you can't even find out for yourself? Sir, and who is that then? Servant, you are still the 4th master agent of the Celestial Dragons, Li Jo Ryong. Who? Sir, me? Is it that Zhong Ryong? That vile weakling? Servant, master, you should not call yourself a weakling. Li Zhong Ryong. The 4th master of the Heavenly Dragon Agency I worked for. The youngest son of roofing agency Li Zhongsan and the maid. As cute as his mother. What an idiot. He had no talent for martial arts either. And to science all the more so. just because his mother got seriously ill and died. So unlike his brothers, Jong Ryong had no direct relatives to confide in. He mushroomed out of the inheritance pretty quickly. And rode out all alone. At home no one counted with him. And in the mountain homes he was welcomed. Ha ha ha. The drinks are on me. Girl, Kia. Master Jong Ryong, you're the best. And one day, he decided to drown himself in the lake. All because his third brother proposed to the girl that Jong Ryong was unrequitedly in love with. And all this happened 30 years ago, when I first joined the Heavenly Dragon Agency, but now, I found myself in the body of Lee Jong Ryong, who was supposed to die that day. Can you tell me how old I am? Asked to be a servant. What? Why so polite? I don't even feel comfortable. It's me. Chan is your servant. So how old am I? Oh. You. It'll be 22 this year. It's too early for you to die because of some girl. Lee Jong Ryong is sure he went back 30 years. The day he killed himself and was reborn. Lee Jong Ryong anyway, there's no time for foolishness. We must hurry to the agency king's residence. He ordered to bring you to him as soon as you wake up. Ryong was surprised. King of agency. Lee Jangsang. Godmother Aura, worthy of being dubbed the king of the agency. How old are you? Asked Lee Jangsam. 52, what? I mean 22. Is it true? Are the rumors true? What rumor? Lee Jangsan, you decided to commit suicide. Because your brother wanted to marry that woman? What should I do? What should I say? Yes? No? Whatever I choose. I need to think carefully about what I say. That's a cheeky lie. Lee Jong Ryong answered. A lie, huh? I just got drunk and slipped. So you don't have feelings for her? You shouldn't lie here. To deceive someone, you need 90% of the truth and only 10% of the lie. I liked her. But that's in the past. Now I have nothing for her. So you don't mind getting married? Of course not. I can even personally help arrange it. Lee Jangsan is furious, you bastard. Even a weak tiger is still a tiger. But a tiger from a running battle, no. A tiger that doesn't fight, and also tries to commit suicide, something out of the ordinary. Even pigs and yard dogs are better than that. You're only 22. Nobody knows how long you'll live. But when you throw a dumbass in the face of the slightest problem, you embarrass me and the agency. You want to kill yourself? I'd rather do it with a dagger. Go ahead. I promise, as a father I'll give you a dignified funeral. Think. Come on. Now that I have become Lee Kongryong, I won't be able to avoid the king of the agency. In that case, Lee Jong Ryong, you know what? All these years, you gave me something for the first time. And you gave me a dagger to kill myself with. Ahem. I just assumed. But given their attitude, I'm probably right. You can't pass up an opportunity like this. All right, father. Then I'll decide to kill myself. I'll make sure you know I found a good use for him too. Lee Jangsan, what? He's always been a coward. And now he dares to defy me? Lee Jangsan, Did he just contradict me? Seems like it. Ha wax. Even a worm will break out if you step on it. Lee Jong Ryong doesn't look like himself. He went against me again. It's no big deal. Have you forgotten how he's shaking in front of me? But he took my precious meteor dagger. Servant, I must have it. Not worth it. If someone realizes how much this dagger is worth, and takes it as a bet, they'll be in luck. But I'd like to give Jong Ryan a hard time. Tell him not to give him a penny for a year. That way, he'll finally realize he owes his luxurious life. Servant, until this day, no matter what Jong Ryong did, he never deprived him of money. No. It's as if he purposely ignored everything. Apparently, he decided to test him. Yes, sir. I'll pass on your order. I wonder how Jong Ryong will get away with tying his hands. It's the chance of a lifetime for him. Oh, young master. There you are. How bad is it? My lord. Lee Jong Ryong, I almost stopped my heart. The servant asked, Sir, how badly did you hurt yourself? I'll help you. You got hurt. I can't hold my legs. Ah. I've been up all night. What? What's he up to? Sir? Why are you pacing back and forth? That's right. This is it. Why are you looking at your shoes so intently? Lee Jong Ryong, I'm not looking at your shoes, I'm looking at your feet. What's wrong with your feet? The servant asked. Am I walking normally? Lee Jong Ryong asked. Well, yes, answered the servant. Still the same arrogant gait. Ha 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 ha. That's how. Chon laughed. I've been limping for 50 years, he can't understand how hard it's been for me. What day is today? The 12th day of the 10th month. The autumn sky is so clear, lovely weather. I love this time of year. Maybe we should go for a walk. Sir. Are you playing again? Maybe you should watch your expenses, because you won't see any more money. What do you mean? We recently received orders. We were told to feed you 3 times a day, but not to give you any money. So ordered by the king of the agency. Your father. Ha! Decided to punish you for insubordination? What a trifle, old man. Sir, what are you going to do? You think I'll starve to death without money? So maybe I'm meddling, but you can't live like this forever, Chan Sam, don't worry. I'll get to work soon. Are you serious now? You're right, I can't live like this forever. And what will you be working as? Answering the servant Lee Chongren with what will work. Let's go as an export warrior, of course. What? Escort warrior? Well, to be an escort warrior at our agency, you have to be a martial arts master of at least level 2. And you can't do anything. Is it that bad? Can I be honest with you? Yes. Even I can beat you. Heavenly Dragon warriors don't need to be proficient in martial arts. Haven't you heard of Duran warriors? Duran? Yes, that's right. Duran is a rank given to those who have passed the provincial examination. Since ancient times, the agency had accepted Durans into its ranks, ostensibly to help poor scholars. But as they could not fight, they were seldom taken in convoys. The Durans did the bookkeeping, or trained illiterate porters. However, if they were lucky enough to pass the capital's examination and be appointed to the prefecture, they became a reliable pillar for an agency that was always wary of the government. Mr. So you. Are you going to take the exam? Lee Jong Ren, yes today. What a crowd here. Naturally a lot of people want to take the provincial exam. Oh my gosh. His skin is so pale, it's like white jade. He. It's like she's glowing. Sure. She'll hear you. Chansama, why are they looking at me like that? Why should I know? It's not the first time. Ha ha ha. So this is what it's like to be handsome. Sir, are you sure you want to take the exam? Yes. Of course. After all, I, a lame man, was hired as a porter. Because I could read and write. At first, because of my limp, no one wanted to take me. But I was recommended by accountant Jong Lim Soon. And in my spare time, I started to rewrite books. And most of all, I rewrote the answers of those who passed the imperial exams. And, of course, I still remember them. Please, all those who came for the exam, come in. Give it to me. Don't go anywhere, I won't be long. Looks like everyone's come in. Close the door. Yes, sir. Wait. Wait. I'm going to the exam, too. It was time for the exam. The exam was really hard, but not for Ryong. Since I knew the topic of the exam beforehand, it would be too unfair. I want to be graded on my own thoughts. Ah. Damn it. What am I supposed to do? How could I have taken the rest of the feather instead of the brush? A steel feather, that was pierced at the acupuncture point. Ren turned to the stranger and decided to help him. It seems you put the wrong tool by mistake. Here you go. The stranger replied, thank you. I will definitely pay for your kindness. Ha ha. Make me sad with noodles sometime. If it wasn't for that wart, he'd be very handsome. So that's the end of the exam. And Ren returns to his servant. Here I am. Finished already? Do you think if you sit a little longer you'll be able to answer what you don't know? Well. I guess you're right. Asked the servant. Let's go then. Hey, wait a minute. Ryung, did something happen? You'll see. There's the stranger coming out of the gate. Did you do well with the test? Yes, thank you. You've really helped me out. You're welcome, Ryung answered. Here's your brush. Ren decided to use the opportunity and have a snack on him. Since we were brought together by fate itself, why don't we go out for a bite to eat? I'm sorry, but I don't have an appointment. Some other time. I was expecting to eat at his expense. Sir, do you know each other? We met at an exam. Imagine, he brought a steel first brushstroke. What's a steel pen? Looks like he's learning martial arts. Well, if he can't tell the difference between a first and a brush, he doesn't use them much. I doubt he's any good at anything. And he's not the only one the servant joked about. Are you talking about me now? Looks like you could be tougher on me. Master, didn't you want me to be honest with you? Yes, but you can't just say whatever you want, you little brat. Look, you've had your expenses cut. I can share my salary. It's chilly outside, why don't we sit down for a low doctor's fee? You'll go far. Well, go ahead. And Ren and his servant were on the lookout for something to eat. Will there be clinks? Of course. A restaurant full of people walks into Ren. Oh. What a flavor. The best noodles in Hangzhou, of course, are at Baksong's restaurant. Young master, good to see you. Yeah. Is the ground floor all booked up? Yes, there's a lot of people here from the exam. Then we'll go to the second floor. There's no room on the second floor either. Really? Actually, Mr. Byung-ryong and his friends took the whole third floor for sure. Because of that, we have to sit on the first and second floor. What about Eun-young? Chang-sama, let's go eat somewhere else. All right. There's a huge man on the road. Who are you? The third master ordered me to bring you to him. This is getting annoying. What are you bathing for? Hurry, I'm pouring. Ha ha ha. Here, drink. Ren was puzzled. Oh, her? I see. One of the most beautiful women in Hanju that Lee Jong-ren killed himself over. Looks like she's Jo Yun-young. Ha! Just look at that scumbag. Don't you say hello to your older brother? Yeah, they told me you were here. I was just on my way up. Are you sure? I think Iron Tower caught you trying to escape. Ha ha. No, come on. He's not that stupid, even though he's a freak. Hello, brother. Long time no see. Why are you standing there? I think it's customary to say hello on such occasions. What? It means Young isn't her. I didn't expect it, she's incredibly pretty. But for me, the title of the first Hanju beauty suits her better. Anyway. Yes. That's right. It's been a while. Ren, you fool. What's that freak weighing? Have you forgotten that Young will soon be my wife? Say goodbye to her with respect. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Well, you're a miserable whippersnapper who has abandoned both martial arts and studies, living his life in the drinking and gambling houses. You're as destroyed as you are. I can't believe we're related. Why is he being so cruel to me already? Of course it's all about you, Young. He's not as handsome as me. I bet he feels flawed. And he's obviously trying to humiliate me, and that's all he's capable of, but I guess all the brothers in this family are pathetic. Either way, we'd better get out of here. Now that the formalities are over, I think I'll be on my way. Have a good time. Mr. Jong-ryong. Sit down and eat with us. Jin Jianbong? I didn't notice her at all because of those two girls. Yes, brother. You must be hungry, help yourself. Brother Byung-ryong, you don't mind, right? Yes, Byung-ryong, let him eat with us. He's been staring at us since he came out. It's long past lunchtime. Where have you been? Come on. Isn't it obvious? He can't go a day without playing women. Byun replied. That's right. Maybe you can recommend a place? At least he's not cheating on his habits, ha ha. Well, since you're so hungry. Ben tosses a plate of food. Maybe finish it for us. Sure. I'll gladly take you up on your offer. Sir. Chan-san, find a seat and eat too. Where should I sit? This way, please. I beg your pardon. And Ryang ate his food with violence. As Confucius wrote, he who has starved for 4 days will even stoop to stealing. So how is sending soldiers to the front line going to solve this problem? Agree with Legeism, there is a rock high enough, even the beasts come true, and not one of them will be crushed to death. Confucius said ruled on the same principle. If the punishment is severe enough and unavoidable, the laws will be enforced. But it is difficult to get to the root of the problem. Han Fei said that to rule the world you must first get rid of the source of chaos. And how are you going to prevent, for example, a year caused by natural disasters? According to Sun Tse, the dog only submits to the game because of his sharp claws and fangs. They are discussing the topic of today's exam. The gist of it was, explain how the crime rate caused by the famine in northern China should have been rushed. It looked like they were taking an exam too. Mr. Chong Ryong, what do you say? I'm not good at this sort of thing. Oh, but you're not modest. Come on brother, share your thoughts. You must have studied at least a little bit as a kid. Yeah, since you grew up in the agency, you must know more about gangsters than we do. So he decided to make fun of me in front of the ladies. Well, you asked for it. Well, I'll be blunt. It wasn't Sun Tai who said that, it was Han Fei. What? Well, I quoted his clause too. It's actually Han Fei's quote, not Sun Tse. Everyone looked at Ryong in bewilderment. What a load of crap. Studying has never been good for you. Don't believe me, let's call those who study all their lives and save it, and they will be happy to find you this quote from the book, that is, by the way, the words about getting rid of the source of chaos first belong to Mozi, not Han Fei. And the laws were not written by Confucius himself. He only quoted lines from Zhuo Zhuang. His definitely. Is he the Zhong Ryong I know? There are other authors besides the 9th graders. And the 8 members of the essay are the only structure. Ryong hit the table. What you're quoting isn't enough to pass the exam. I advise you to fix something else. Ryong, what's got into you? How does that moron know everything? Yun Yung laughed. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. It's too funny. Ha ha ha. Wow, she's laughing at us. And no one said a word. It seems, it's young Byung Rai and his friends who are trying to impress. Who the hell is she? Ryong wondered. She's laughing so sincerely. I beg your pardon. The wart mark. That's why she looked so familiar to me. That's when I saw her at the exam. By the way, we've never met before, have we? I'm sorry for not introducing myself right away. I'm Namgun So-So. Namgun So-So. So. I'm the granddaughter of Namgun Yoon Sword Lightning. He's the current leader of the Namgun clan. Namgun is a major military clan that rules northern Yangju. So that's the meeting she was talking about. I thought she was just a forgetful student. But she was from the Namgun clan. She just changed her clothes to go to the exam. There are only 2 heirs in the clan, Namgun So-So's and her older brother, known for his mastery of the sword. So this dinner is the only opportunity for Li Bae Ryong. If he enlists her support, she has a great chance of overpowering her brothers in the power struggle. In other words, there's no better ally. I'm Li Zhong Ryong. I know, Soko replied. We just met and you already know my name? Of course, you're known in all the fun places in Hangzhou. Rumors are sometimes greatly exaggerated. There's no smoke without fire. But even a small fire can make a huge table of smoke. A fire that can consume even a mountain will someday go out. She is clearly an extraordinary woman. Well, you didn't tell us what you think. It is always easier to criticize others than to write your own thoughts. Thought Byun. Especially when there's no right answer. So please, tell me. I wouldn't touch them. Why not? Northern China specializes in selling cotton, so crime increases every winter. So if you leave them alone, once conditions get better, the bandits, the former farmers, will just go back home. Still, rather than robbing, it's better to pick cotton. And that's it? Well, I'm disappointed. Well, I'd raise taxes on landowners, big coppers, and agencies. What's your point, Mr. Ryong? As far as I'm concerned, they're the ones who suffer the most from bandit raids. Because, first, the landowners pay the peasants too little, and in years of no harvest, you are forced to turn to bandits. Secondly, the cotton, for which the farmers get only a pittance, is bought by big traders and then sold at triple the price. And thirdly, the more bandits there are in the area, the more work the agency does. That's how they make money and prosper. If you compare how much he and the farmers are paid, the conclusion is obvious. Ryong surprised the girl. And what would you spend the money from the increased taxes on? I'd fill the country's warehouses so that the real bandits would get caught up. What good would that do to the peasants? Only politicians would fill their pockets even more that way. What is the point? Because only a couple of 3 officials will be able to help the Russians with the rest of the money. So laughed. Who this kind of rational nonsense will ever work? But that is what politics is all about. Has Ryong always been so clever? Yes, the examiners would have loved your answer. Thanks for such an interesting conversation. If you get the chance, I'd like to talk to you again. With pleasure. Mr. Jong Ryong, you're amazing. You are. I wanted to humiliate him in front of Zhou Yunyang. I can't believe it's the other way around. I can't stand it. It's so noisy. Let's go have a drink somewhere else too. Of course, it's all on me. Oh. This couldn't be better. Byung Ryong is definitely dangerous. Wait for me downstairs. Jong Ryong, you stay here. I want to discuss something face to face. Hey. Did you eat something wrong? Well, yeah, some leftovers. You bastard. Do you take me for a fool? Maybe you should be a little more polite. What are you talking about? Shut your mouth. Everyone in Hangzhou knows that you, the 4th master of the Heavenly Dragon Agency, tried to drown yourself in the lake. You're supposed to stay home and keep your head down, but you go and embarrass our family. Brother, you're the one who called me here. Brother. Your mother is a miserable servant. You dare call me your brother? I will tolerate insults in my own direction. But I will not humiliate my mother. Ha! Just look at him. Prepare yourself. You won't get off easy. And beat me? And what? Scared and? You know what else everyone in Hanju knows? Everyone but you, of course. What is it? What are you, brother? All concubines. I'm going to kill you. Ben swung for the punch. The exploding dragon fist is the secret technique of the Sky Dragon Agency. Hit me and I'm dead. Oh, crap. I can't dodge it. Why is it so slow? I dodged easily. Dodge my punch? You're gonna get hit like that? Barely moving. Ryong's thoughts. Bastard, let me hit you just once. Why are you doing this? You're like a snail. To be honest, I'm not sure if he's replaced or if I've accelerated. But if this keeps up, I might hit it myself. Alright, I'll see what happens. Ryong hit Byung. Oh, looks like I overdid it. I'm sorry, bro. Are you okay? You bastard. I'll kill you. Grabbing technique? It's just as slow. But there's too many punches. How about one more time? Well, okay. Better now than when he's completely freaked out. Fried beans? Take that. Byun slipped on the beans and fell. There was someone screaming. Yes, I heard something too. Did Byung Ryong get into a fight again? Who knows? Sir. What a pain you must have suffered. That's it. I'm screwed. It didn't go the way I expected. Byun is practically a first-rank fighter, but I saw every punch clearly. How is that possible? Lee Jong Ryong would never study his arts. You bastard Ryong. I won't leave it like this. Brother. Bastard. How dare you hit me? You think you can cross me now? Mr. Byung Ryong. What do you think you're doing? Lady N.A. Namgun. You've got it all wrong. It's just that Jong Ryong hit me. I was told people would be gathering behind the scenes here, so I came. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm disappointed. First you publicly humiliate your brother like some kid. And now you beat him to a pulp. What kind of indecent behavior is that? Lady Namgun, it's not like that. As the great sages of the past used to say, don't vent your anger even at a dog in front of the guests. Do you think I don't count? I don't care if you're having a domestic dispute or a fight about a girl, you decide in private. And it's okay to interrupt other people's business if you don't know how to behave. I'm leaving. Excuse me. Lady Namgun. Hear me out. Phew. Lucky. It could have been me. Oh my God, masters. What a mess you've been through. I'm all right. Chan himself. Yes? Sure, I didn't learn any martial arts. Well. Just a little, and then you gave it up. You were about 12 years old. Have you forgotten that master said you were good for nothing? I see. Then. Where did I learn that? Ryong caught 3 flies. What the hell was that? When did you learn the secret fly fishing technique? Chang Sam even speaks slowly. It's like the flow of time itself has slowed down. How could such a thing? My lord. What's wrong? Are you sick? Arg. Is something wrong? My lord. The pain in my chest. It feels like it's going to burst. Get some water. Water? You want some water? Yes, it's cold. I'll get it. Here you go. Get some more. I'll go down and get some more. What's this? It's like there's a fire in his chest. And at that moment, Ryan was enveloped in flames. Shit. I'm really talking. What? This? The inscription. And it disappeared. It's like it's absorbed into the body. It can't be. It's from a bamboo scroll. And I'm pretty sure, the ancient talisman I burned with my own hands, is now imprinted on my body. What kind of talisman is this? My lord. I brought more water. What the hell happened here? How did you manage to get clothes? Chan himself. Looks like. No luck. They say good eyesight is half the battlefield. Who'd have thought I'd have such good eyesight? Is he hurt? By the way, you haven't forgotten that tomorrow is the 15th, have you? What do you mean? So what? On the 15th every month, the king of the agency hosts a dinner for all the young masters. The first master of the evening has just returned from a mission. It's been a while since you all got together. I see. What? We have dinner with my father every month. Why are you so surprised? It's a tradition that's lived on for a new generation. I'll try to at least enjoy my meal, but it's like sitting in the middle of wolves with a satyr in my head. I'm so nervous, I'm not sure if it goes in your mouth. And why is that Byung Ryong sighing like he's going to die? Mr. Lee Byung Ryong's marriage has been postponed for now. Be careful, he might try to take out his anger on you. Is that really what this is all about? Well, no wonder. Gab Ryong hit the table. I thought long and hard and decided. It's time to put Ryong to work. He'll turn 22 this year. No more toys for him to play with, it's time to get to work. Ha ha. Why is he being so polite all of a sudden? Brother. You talk like you're the only one in the agency doing business. Aren't you ashamed to act like this in front of your father? You've never cared about Jong Ryong. Why the sudden change of heart? I heard something happened to him. So, as an older brother, I thought I should pay more attention to him. Actually, I've been wanting to do my own studying. You were always only interested in your work, so you mind your own business. What's the matter with him? A lot of people say that sudden change is for the worse, not for the better. Father's angry. Captain, why is it so noisy outside? I beg your pardon, you were the magistrate of Hangzhou with the troops. He insists on an audience. Magistrate? Magistrate? Really, thought Ryong. Magistrate. Really? What is it? Are you in trouble again? Actually, it's the other way around. Just so you know, I passed the state exam 3 years ago. So? Well, it's better than the result for the government personally. For your information, I took the exam this year, too. Heh. Now what do you say, Lee Jong Ryong? Sitting in a restaurant, showing off. I passed the exam. Yes, the officials personally give the results to the top 3 examiners. But they usually don't interfere. So why is he going to see his father? He wants to make a good impression on her. After all, 7 out of 10 officials in Hanju report to their father. Stop talking already. Just go out to him already. What's going on? The magistrate has appeared before father. Long time no see, Mr. Lee Jiangsang. How's your health? Long time no see, sir, but... May I ask what brings you here so late? I shouldn't have come. If you're always welcome. But we're a little surprised that, despite your sweaty schedule, you came to us without even telling us. I was told you wanted to see me. Oh, there seems to have been a slight misunderstanding. Of course, I wanted to welcome you. But I came by on another occasion. According to the law of our country. I came to deliver the result of the exam. I knew it. Ben is confident of himself. Could Byung-ren really pass it? Did he even make it to the top 3? I finally earned my father's recognition. And who did you come to? Your son, of course. You mean? Yes, that's right. As you must know, 3 days ago Hanju passed the state exam. One of your sons performed excellently, so I came to inform him. Usually my assistants do that. Well, since I know you well, I came personally to pay my respects. Get on with it. Yes, sir. The assistants have set up the table, and so is the sake, for Jiang San's son. Finally, now that I'm in charge of the exam, my words will be respected more. Besides, the wedding negotiations with Cho Young-young will finally move forward. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Listen to the result of the last exam. Lee Jongsang's 4th son, Lee Jong-ryong. Yes. Lee Byung-ryong is happy. What? What did he say? So it wasn't me. That bastard. Lee Jong-ryong? To think, the top student of our agency. I don't think this has ever happened before. We've always had students from some name academy. And then there's the 4th master. I still can't believe it. Yeah, me neither. No. There must be some mistake. Sir. It looks like the name has been misread. Check it again. It should say Lee Byung-ryong. Lee Jong-ryong didn't take the exam. No, it was Lee Jong-ryong who did the best score. It looks like there's been another misunderstanding. You must be Lee Jong-ryong? That's right, I am. It's unbelievable. How did Lee Jong-ryong pass the exam? How did he do it? Student Lee Jong-ryong, honorably accept His Majesty's highest edict. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. The former crippled porter, have finally been given a chance. If I want, I can become a warrior. Or work for the government. I'm only too happy to run out into a field and just shout until I'm hoarse. Lee Jong-ryong, on the 20th of this month, you must report to the Hanju government building. You will receive a badge of honor for passing the examination, 51 silks and a travel pass. Jiang San approached the master. Sir. Is something wrong? May I have a word with you? Mr. Wang, is this some kind of joke? What are you talking about? You think I don't know? How do you make your kids into pawns? I'm not wearing these tricks from work. King of the agency, there seems to be a misunderstanding. Are you saying Jong-ryong got the results on his own? That's not funny. I need to remove you from your position, so that you can finally get a grip on your mind. I have to use the right words or I'll lose my head. I was hoping to give you such good news, so I came in person. I swear I didn't switch the results to get your money. Will you keep saying that nonsense? It's pure truth. I don't have any bad intentions. If I even wanted to do such a thing, I would have chosen your 3rd son. It wouldn't be so suspicious. Don't you agree with me? Here, you can have a look for yourself. What's this? I carried it just in case, because I assumed you wouldn't believe the dots are your 4th son's answers. It can't be. An essay with deep and rich meaning. An observation as if drawn from deep experience. And so logically stated. Surely he wrote this? Yes. Isn't it amazing? And when have I never seen such a perfect answer? How could that fool write something like that? He was always bad at studying and fighting. No matter how much you teach, it's never any use. I couldn't just drop it. As useless as a crooked finger. Lee Jong-ryong. Did you really meet the Dragon King when you jumped into the East Lake? And since your third son was among the top 200, they'll both be able to pass the capital exams in a month. It's unlikely they'll have a problem with him. Byung-ryong was only able to become a soul among the top 200 thanks to his mother's help, but Jong-ryong is also unlikely to repeat his success in the capital exam. However, if he succeeds here, becoming a government official would be a good option. It might be his only chance before he succeeds in life. Since he has no talents in martial arts, he doesn't have his mother's support. I've disrespected you, though I've come a long way to deliver the good news. It's all right. I understand why you reacted this way. How widely will these results be announced? How widely? Usually about 100 posters come back. For the first time in 20 years, the best examiner was chosen unanimously, so we're expanding the number of posters to 1,000. Every 10th constable will be ordered to hang them in Hanju, Suzhou and Yeongju and neighboring cities. 10,000 posters, you say? To go that far, ha ha ha. I'll be very grateful for your generosity. Ha ha ha. Let's do it. Shit. How long would it even take to write and put up that many posters? I'm in big trouble. What is this? Just open up the points. Why are you giving it to me? You'll probably need a lot of money to prepare and deliver so many posters. Since it's so much trouble for my son, it's better if I cover the expenses, and I'm giving more than I can so there won't be any hitch of funds. Jesus. I'll make the most of it. There's just wine on the table today because we weren't prepared for your arrival, but next time you won't leave offended. So generous. Didn't come personal for nothing. Be careful on your way back. Thanks, I'll see you again. He, luck has smiled on me. Byung-ryong, are you there? We're here to see you. Oh, come on in. We came to congratulate you as soon as we heard you pass the provincial exam. Thank you. I thought you only practiced martial arts. It turns out you're a genius at studying, too. Huh. Well, the defense is really incredible, isn't it? Byung-ryong. We came too. This is the pride of our academy. Ha ha ha. Thank you for your kind words. So in a row. We all won first place and not a single congratulations. And he barely passed, so many people came. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? If I were him, I'd put up a sign at the main gate for visitors. After a few days of practice, I've discovered a few properties that slow down time. It activates on its own when there's a lot of tension. The second property, I can't sustain it for longer than 10 breaths. And the third property, my movements slow down too. Ron has caught an insect. So the only thing I can do now is watch my opponent's movements, and think 3 o'clock ahead on how to deal with him. That's all I've learned so far. Even though I reincarnated with my whole legs, I passed the provincial exam. Ryan recalled how the porters were attacked by thieves. Without battle skills, history would repeat itself, I would die. But what if I keep improving my skills? I need to find a martial art that will help speed up my own movements. In this body, I can do that. Young master. There's nothing to be jealous of. What do you mean? His popularity is fake. After all, the third master's mother, Madame Chunhua, donated brushes and ink to Yadan Academy. That's all they're here for. I don't care. I can loosen up a little if you're upset. Want to go to the red light district? I guarantee thousands of prostitutes, mercenaries, even the brothel guards will congratulate you. What a joke. Forget it. Go and get me some sandbags the warriors use for training. Excuse me, sir? But what will you do with them? Hang them on yourself and run. What? Why would you do that? I told you. To become a great warrior. Chan-sama is running after Jong-ryong. Young master. It's good that you want to become a warrior, but why would I run away with you? Don't you know that master and servant are one in all things? Pa, I can't take it anymore. Hey. Don't be lazy, we're not even halfway there. Whatever. I can't take it anymore. Then I'll run alone. Bye. He's been weird these days. It's like a completely different person. This is your nameplate and pass. Proof that you passed the provincial exam. Thank you. Oh, and 50 rolls of silk of the finest quality. Much obliged. What do you think? The quality is top-notch. How about 15 silver coins? Come on, don't humiliate me like that. I'll do it for 20. He. Where am I supposed to spend it? Young master, did you really sell the gifts from the state to waste the money on entertainment? We'll spend it together, so stop grumbling. I'm hungry. Let's eat first. The food was delicious. If you're not going to finish it, I'll take it. And nagging at me. The dumplings here are delicious. Have a look. A high-quality silk garment at a low price. Look all you want. Wow, you'll be like a young master yourself if you wear that. What? How can a servant wear a silk robe? Why not? I'll take it. Thank you for buying it. Think of it as part of the celebration of my successful exam. He's definitely upset that no one came to congratulate him. Please serve, something, please, just a little. 2 silver coins? The last couple of coins have been spent for a good cause. Wait, young master. That's not even coppers. How could you give so much to a beggar? It's a common ritual that attendants and porters perform before setting off on a mission. It symbolizes the dumping of bad luck on a poor man, in order to return safe and sound. 2 pieces of silver, isn't that a bit much? Ha ha. What a guy. Interesting. Young master, are you really going as an escort? What about the capital exam? It's a month away, should I just hang around all that time? I mean, you can concentrate on your studies, why take an assignment? If a month was enough time to prepare, why would people study for 10 years? I have to attend a sorting ceremony in the evening, so what should I do? At the ceremony, people sort the goods that have arrived for the day. By look and purpose. And distribute them to the responsible delivery supervisors. But isn't the sorting ceremony for supervisors and higher-ups? That's why I'm wondering how to get to it. How about asking the king of the agency for help? You even got the best in the provincial examination, didn't you? If it were that easy, he would grumble about preparing for the exam, just like you. Aren't you going to warn him about leaving for an assignment? That's cheating, isn't it? I'll think about it when the time comes. You do seem like a different person now. You used to tremble at the mere mention of him. Try burning alive. Or drown. After that, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'll just go along with it, it would be worse for you if I died. Why do you want to take part in the ceremony? We can get the assignment without it. There's going to be a big request today, if I remember correctly. But all the goods will be stolen and the escort killed by martial arts masters almost at the beginning. The Celestial Dragon Agency will take a big loss. The king of the agency and the head of the escort will assemble a team to conduct a sweep. They'll get their revenge, but the dead will never come home again. And these are the men who have walked with me through fire and water. Even if they mocked me because of my limp. They were comrades you could count on. I want to save them. I need this delivery at all costs. What? That. Quiet. What a stubborn horse. Come on, hurry up. The king of the agency will be here soon. If we don't hurry, there might be a clash. He said that the 4th master of the agency is a heavenly dragon. Ah. What are you doing here? Well, do we know each other? I don't think we've met before. Ha. Look at her. So she fought with me at the restaurant, now she has to pretend we don't know each other. Should I play along with her? Oh. I seem to have you confused with someone else, if you'll excuse me. My face memory's been a mess since I fell in the lake. I remember. You do? Well, I borrowed your brush during the exam. Ha. I thought you were that guy too at first. But that guy had a mole on the other side of his nose, yours isn't. I glued it on the wrong side? You didn't. You just don't remember. Ha, whatever. If you really are that examiner, I don't think the mole would have moved overnight. So why are you here? I heard that the genius student who became the best in the exam of the 4th master of the Heavenly Dragon Agency therefore wanted to stick it on him when he passed by. Why are you here? So he is the 4th master Lee Jong Ryong. God. I can't believe it's you, it's amazing. She would have been a good actress. What a coincidence that the only person I met in the exam was the best. It's such an honor. I wouldn't say we know each other at all. My name is Pun Jin Yang. Let's meet. What? So she really came to meet me? Why the disguise? Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. No matter how much you disguise yourself as a man, you can't hide such a beautiful smile. I don't think she knows that. I'll have to tell her about it sometime. Yeah, thanks for coming all this way for me. See you. Wait. What now? Would you like to eat cookpub with me? Did you forget? We agreed to eat it together when we meet. We can do it tonight, not too much. She came especially to see me, although the reason isn't clear yet. I don't have time for these games. We made a deal in general, not a cookpub. Ah. Right, noodles. My treat, let's go together. I'm a little busy today. Let's do it another day. Jong Ryong, I just waited for you for half a day. I'll be honest. I want to know the secret to being the best. Secret? In the restaurant I said everything I wanted, what more do I want? I heard I'm trying to judge you all typed your answers as the best points, I'm sure. You have something that no other points have. I want to learn it. Please. Very good. In Rome, the words want to learn from you have quite a meaning. Especially if it's someone from the Namgun clan who says it. Anyway, for that, she belittles herself. I just depend. You don't know me very well. I'm just a regular Hanju retard. It was just regular luck on the exam. It would be more correct to say half-wit, empty-headed loser, right, Jong Ryong? But you proved the rumors to be false on the exam, didn't you? Why are you so fixated on him? Your clothes look bad, but your skin and face are well-groomed. You obviously grew up in a decent family. There are many ways to succeed in life. I'm one of those people who completes things on their own. You understand where I'm coming from, don't you? I admit that your views and understanding are different from other people's. But I'm not going to teach you for a cup of noodles. King of the agency has arrived. Out of the way. Damn it. I still haven't figured out how to ask for a sorting ceremony. Noodles. Happy? I've got mine. Which one? I'm sure you know where you are, it's where my father is going. He's bound to ask about you, so remember 3 things. We didn't meet until after the exam. You're here to return a borrowed book to me, and I declined your request to attend the sorting ceremony. If you can do it, I can help. Why would you do that? No time to explain. If I can get to the ceremony thanks to you, I'll be sure to find time to have lunch with you. I can't promise any deep secrets, but I'll answer your questions in all sincerity. Ha! Looks like you need me now more than I need you. That makes a difference. How many cups will you buy? 3. 10. Jin Yang demanded. All right then. Counting on you. Who is it? You can't make a single mistake now. Didn't you hear me? I said, who is it? I'm a student from Yangju. My name is Pun Jin Yang. I took the provincial exam with young Master Jong Ryong, that's where we met. That's the part for me, to meet the head of the agency in person. It was the first time his friend visited us. You say you took the exam together? Yes, that's right. So, how did you do? I barely managed to pass. Ha! That's quite an achievement for such a young man. You'll have to forgive me. I don't deserve such a compliment, it's only 10th place, while Master Jong Ryong is the best. You're overestimating me. What? She got 10th place? So the young master's friend who was mentioned in the poster is the young master's friend, Pun Jin Yang. He doesn't look manly, but he has elegance and intelligence. Jong Ryong made friends with the smart kid, not bad. They said they saw her name on the poster? Well, they were leaving, maybe they saw a couple in Hanju. So what are you doing here? I came by to return a book borrowed by young Master Jong Ryong. However, he's a little curious about the sorting ceremony. Ha ha ha. Congratulations again, Byung Ryong. Ha ha, thank you. We had a lot of fun today. We had to do something to celebrate the exam. Why did he have to come now? Oh, father. He's all readings for the king of the agency. Well, where have you been? I was just having dinner with my friends. I wanted to go home alone, but Gu Taiyo insisted on escorting me. Dinner, of course. He's drunk out of his mind. Thought Ryung. Well, it's good to share, for while you're young, come inside, have fun there too. Thank you, Father S. So, now what did you say he was sorting? He asked me to show her. But outsiders aren't allowed in, so I'm going to chase him away. You rascal. Not only did you ignore the request of your friend who came from far away, you're also chasing him away. Where are your manners? Do you want to see Jin Yang? Yes, sir. Thank you, King of the Agency. It's a success. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Well, I'm not helping for free. I've only heard about what's going on at the agency through word of mouth. Who'd have thought you'd get so many different requests? You wouldn't know it at first glance, but only things that can be seen by outsiders will be shown today. The goods that are in the wagon with the blue flag will be delivered secretly, on the orders of the supply manager. We just got back from a binge, but because of Jong Ryong, we have to take part in the sorting ceremony. What is it about these trips? Mostly silver coins sent to other cities, jewelry for noble ladies, bribes for high-ranking people and such. To know the bandits. I see. From now on, we declare sorting. The sorting ceremony began in the early evening and lasted until about 1 o'clock in the morning, but I already knew this was not the end of sorting anyway. Everyone did a good job. Thank you, King of the Agency. They didn't know there was going to be another request. He's about to. It'll be here. Very soon. The man rang the bell. It's Mr. Jong Ryong. What's that ringing? Don't be too surprised. It's about to happen. It's quite a strange sight, sir. I heard it already. Looks like they're here. Apparently. What should we do? The world seems to come to a standstill as it rings out a jab throughout the escort agency. It's a sound that even I, a porter with 30 years experience, could never get used to. But today is different. Stand by, everyone. Because that's the signal I've been waiting for, to open the main gate. That's Jiangxia. Corpses brought to life by an otherworldly force. Those Jiangxia's trousers are almost completely ripped. I can't even imagine what they went through to get here. I'm a follower of the Maoshan sect, Du Hongyan. 5 days ago, in the Xianxia Mountains, Quang west of Zhejiang province. Over 100 civilian and government soldiers were killed by a certain demon who is now on the run. Although martial arts masters who passed by got together and attacked him. But in the end they were also his victims. I am now returning them to their respective sects. At the request of their comrades. For this reason, I have come to ask for help in escorting them. I am Song Jibak, the manager of the Heavenly Dragon Agency's escort. I pay my respects to a follower in the Maoshan sect who helps the agency do proven business. You are welcome to discuss this matter with me. Thank you for the rainbow reception. Are you surprised? This is the first time I've seen a Jiangxia with my own eyes. I mean, I didn't think they'd look so much like real people. There's no need to be surprised. Living people are scarier than dead people who can't do anything. Even if they are Jiangxia, they only move at the behest of the people who have subdued them. Are such Jiangxis also a cargo in need of escort? They are not cargo in themselves. It is simply that their manager asks the agency to load them onto an additional horse-drawn cart traveling in the same direction. Do such requests come often? They come often when infectious diseases spread, wars, and major sectarian conflicts. Normally there's 1 or 2 such requests a year. Why can't they handle it themselves? The number of Jiangxia is too high, they need help. Sometimes the bodies start to rot, plus bad weather. There are many reasons for that. I wouldn't have thought you were even doing that. Their stench drives ordinary people crazy. Even the chaperones, but they're a nightmare. That's why we don't like these kinds of requests. So you charge a lot for it? No, it's almost free. What? Why is that? It only costs 1 extra carriage. There's a superstition that 3 years of bad luck will haunt whoever profits from the dead. Now I can see why this didn't seem like a normal hire. He needs help. The agency will take that request. And as a result, dozens of warriors and porters will be killed. the only way to stop it. To get them to deny this request, we have decided to accept this request to transport the dead. The final destination is Jianyu Mountain in Jian'an Province. Since the Taoist has already sent messenger pigeons to the 3 sects, their people will come to meet us on the mountain. The registration book. Here it is. Well, let's see. There must be a few caravans in this direction. 12 caravans heading for Jian'an Province. Which one of you would like to take the request? We'll definitely slow down if we take them with us. It would be better if they were regular corpses. Even though they're technically dead, they look almost as if they're dead. Plus we have to keep opening the coffins, pouring potions, and checking the talismans. It's too much trouble. It also smells so. Where I am so myself. I won't. Hey! We only need 1 extra wagon for 9 coffins. It's cold now, so you don't have to worry about rotting. And it's not that far to drive. Isn't anyone going to take the assignment? Great. No one is. I'll take advantage of that and make them give it up. We have to reject the request, shouted Byung Ryong. What's he doing? Mr. Daoist, I apologize for the inconvenience. But can you send pigeons to the sects of the dead, and ask them to come get the body from here? Wow. The 3rd master has spoken. Well, he really is one of the 7 masters. Which is responsible for dozens of escort warriors. Ha ha. So he decided to show off in front of his father and friends. However, this is the act of a fool, eating you for no good reason. May I ask why you refuse the request? And they died in a collision with other masters. The agency is worried we might be involved. You seem to be mistaken about something. All the dead sacrificed their lives trying to stop a terrible demon. Death at the hands of other masters is fiction. My assertion is not wrong, they died in battle with a master. Even if that man was a demon. And you have provided no proof, it's just words. So he suggests not to believe this man's words, even considering the fact that he is dressed in a sect's garb. Unexpectedly, but he's doing quite well. Is he just repeating what his friend is telling him with a sound transmission technique? That's what I think. Send off manager, think about it. Do the other 7 masters adhere to this view? Well, not to say we think exactly the same, It's quite normal to waver. MS are heartless if they agree with Byung Ryong. It's the only way to refuse the request. Isn't it easier to refuse the request if no one wants it? It doesn't matter what it costs us. The agency has a tradition of not refusing without a good reason. Why? Jiansha magic was created so that the body could be returned. Back to the families, back to the homeland. If it weren't for these wars, our country and agency wouldn't exist. So it has become a tradition to accompany them for free. Even if they are not, those who died on the battlefield. Those fighters who died fighting a demon that has already killed many civilians. That means they should be treated as warriors, who sacrificed their lives for our country. Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face? It's not just me. Everyone else is looking at you, too. Why are they looking at me? Everyone else. They're looking at you, too. And, what, why are they looking at me? It seems like everyone heard what you said. They're experienced masters, and they know how to amplify their hearing. Oh crap. I spoke softly, but the martial artists still heard me. I am on the side of the Daoist of the Maoshan sect. There is no reason to doubt his words. My thoughts exactly agree with what the 4th master said. This shouldn't have happened. My stupid mouth. I want the North Dragon convoy to take over the transportation of the dead. Chief Escort Zhong, no mistakes are allowed in this mission. Yes, the supervisor. Shit. Now only the king of the agency can challenge his words. In Chan's mind. All right. All missions have been assigned. The triage ceremony is approaching. Wait a minute. There may be a problem if you decide everything unilaterally. Do you have any objections, North Dragon leader? The destination of Zhong Yanju's group is 5 days away from where the dead should be escorted. So, you must know that the North Dragon in 15 days is to deliver 120 tons of Manhwa trade union rice to Fujian province. For this mission, we need all the warriors and porters, so the group will not be able to delay. Leader, I understand what you're trying to say, but everyone here has their own problems right now. We'll provide you with other porters and warriors, that's all. What am I supposed to do? We can't let this happen, we have to stop them before it's too late, Chan Ren shrieked. And thus offered to take him too. I'll go. Young master, what did you say? The capital exam is 1 month away and you decide to go on a mission. Are you out of your mind? Only escort warriors and porters can join the mission. If I can't stop it, I can at least supervise and prevent a tragedy. I wanted to say that I want to go as an escort Duran. You don't know that I am capable of doing that. The title given to those who pass the provincial examination recommended. Durans don't go on escort missions. It's rare enough, but why not make an exception? I understand how you feel about the valiant deeds of the fallen, Zhong Ryong. But you'd better stop. We'll take care of it ourselves, so get ready for the exam. I only took the provincial exam for my rank and ability to go on escort missions. The capital exam loses all meaning for me if I can't even do that. God won't take the exam just because he can't go on a mission. I was beginning to think he'd grown up. And what is it this time? He still hasn't pulled himself together. If you pass the capital's exam, you can become a regional magistrate at least. You're going to give up everything to become an escort warrior? I am. I don't get it. Why are you so desperate to become a warrior? Your dream of becoming an escort warrior? Somewhere in a restaurant. God, have you had that much to drink? What's wrong? Can't I become one? How can porters become warriors? You're lame, too. Better to study, and then become a government official. Head of the escort guard Bu Lem. My son must be fine thanks to the medicine you gave him. Thank you very much. Glad to hear it. The reason I want to become a warrior. I have one question for experienced escort warriors. Why did you choose this path? Did you become one just because you did not have enough talent for a government position? Why is being a government official better than being an escort warrior? Do you regret the years you spent doing it? Regret? What are you talking about? We take pride in our work. That's right. If you're asking why I want to be an escort warrior, here's the answer. I want to be a respected warrior. To live my life with dignity. Like all other warriors. Independent of what others think, or what they say. That makes a lot more sense to me than a public office. An escort warrior is a martial arts master who dedicates his life to working in an escort agency. Agency King Li Zhongsang, Escort Commander Guang Suksang. Li Gab Ryong, Li Yol Ryong, Li Byung Ryong, Team Leaders, Pavilion Leaders, Chief Escorts are all considered escort warriors. Just as all swordsmen dream of becoming great masters and scholars dream of becoming masters of writing. The escort warriors dream of becoming respected escorts. Only 4 men have made it famous throughout the Central Valley. For great and respected escorts who are revered amongst the agencies as heroes. And one of them, Li Zhongsam, is the only warrior who has received the title of respected in the Sky Dragon Agency. He's taken it one step further and has become known as the King of Escorts, the living legend of escort warriors. All the others are experienced warriors too. My answer will surely find resonance in their hearts, and then I will turn everything upside down. Sir, but you said you had one question. Ha ha. Master, your friend is right. You ask too many questions, Master. But it's hard to argue with you. You're an incredible master. Well, it worked, didn't it? But it all depends on Father's answer. The Heavenly Dragon Agency says. Li Zhongren will be hired as an escort warrior. Also, to join Zhong Ryng's convoy that is heading for the Jiangyu Mountains. Things have taken an ancient turn. That's right. So he's an escort warrior now. So cool. Finally. I've become an escort warrior. After all the pain Zhong Ryong went through, he's finally going to fulfill his dream.